When it comes to being the best gamer possible in today's world, you need all the help that you can get. Skill might be the biggest thing right now in gaming, but having good tech on your side can give you that advantage you've been looking for. So stay tuned to today's video as we're going to discuss the best new equipment for gaming in 2022. First up, we have Asus ROG Strix Flare 2 Animate Gaming Keyboard. One of the main things any gamer needs is a really good keyboard. In recent years, many are opting for mechanical keyboards for the sound and the way they feel under your fingers. You want to have the best and most comfortable experience when gaming, so a really good keyboard is going to give that to you. There are many brands to choose from: Acer, Ducky, and even Corsair. The one we have chosen for today is the Asus ROG Strix Flare 2 Animate Gaming Keyboard. This one is going to help you get the win and do super well in any game that you play. The keyboard comes with switches and even hot swapping in some models. The keyboard also suits its own LED display that you can customize alongside some fully customizable RGB lights. What a cool one! This one is also priced at just around $220, so it's pretty expensive. Let us know down in the comment section below how you think about this one. And now we have Samsung Odyssey Neo G8 32-inch monitor. The monitor is another super important piece of gaming equipment and is possibly the most important depending on your setup and the changes it needs right now. Many gamers focus on upgrading their PC and don't realize that their monitor doesn't match the performance the PC is outputting. Your PC might be able to get 240 frames per second on something like Apex Legends, but is your monitor 240 Hz? Well, if not, you should really look into upgrading your monitor to match the performance your PC is getting. If you really need a new monitor, look no further than the Samsung Odyssey Neo G8 32-inch monitor. This one is great for the value. Whilst we don't know the exact price of this model, we know it's going to be worth it. This monitor is sporting a curved display with 4K resolution. On top of this, we also have a 1 millisecond response time and finally, that amazing 240 Hz refresh rate. What an insane monitor. Next up is Razer Enki Pro HyperSense Haptic Gaming Chair. This gaming chair we're about to talk about is absolutely crazy and has some new features that many players have been wanting for years now. Many people will say to avoid gaming chairs as they're not ergonomic for your back, but this recent announcement from Razer is looking to be incredible. This new Razer Enki Pro HyperSense Haptic Gaming Chair is very ergonomic and has one amazing feature. On top of being super comfortable and supporting, the chair has audio feedback whilst you're playing your game, and forces which make you feel like you're in the game. Of course, games need to support this option, so it might be a while off, but their announcement gained lots of traction online a few months ago. Let us know down in the comment section below your thoughts on the chair. Now, our penultimate piece of gaming equipment, SCUF Reflex Series Controller for PS5 plus PC. Ever since the next generation of consoles were announced and released back in 2021, people have been waiting for SCUF to release their new controller. SCUF controllers are some of the best third-party controllers on the market, especially for hardcore gamers. From Call of Duty to Apex Legends, these controllers are insanely useful. They sport customizable buttons and even back paddles to gain an advantage while playing. Gamers had to get used to not using their SCUF controllers once the PS5 released, but now the day has come and SCUF has announced their new PS5 edition controllers. This is just a normal SCUF but with some more customizable options, and of course it's for the PS5 and PC. This thing will set you back about $230, but it's gonna be completely worth it. And our final piece of gaming equipment is Dell Alienware Tri-Mode Wireless Gaming Headset. The final piece of equipment on this list is none other than a headset. Of course, gamers need a super comfortable headset to have extended gaming sessions with. It's hard to find a nice one that hits your head for longer sessions. This is where the Dell Alienware Tri-Mode Wireless Gaming Headset comes in. Game comfortably in 2022 with a new headset. The Dell Alienware Tri-Mode Wireless Gaming Headset. Its leatherette covering and soft memory foam ear cups keep you playing longer. You'll love the Dolby Atmos sound, and that it's also excellent for music and entertainment. This headset is coming soon and priced at $199.99. Learn more about it on the official website. Let us know down in the comment section below how you feel about these gaming options, and if you're interested in buying any. And now on to some other gaming news. Next, a new Lord of the Rings mobile game in development at EA. We have had so many Lord of the Rings games titles over the past 10 years or so. Some have been fantastic, and others a little lackluster. Today we've been blessed with a new Lord of the Rings game coming from EA. This new game is set to be a mobile game in partnership between EA and Middle-earth Enterprises. The game has been titled Lord of the Rings: Heroes of Middle-earth. From what we know already, the game is going to be an RPG or role-playing game with a fun turn-based combat system, akin to something like Pokemon or Final Fantasy. Whilst the roster hasn't been announced just yet, we do know that the game should have many of our favorite characters and many others. The game is going to also take the player through an incredible story that goes through some of the most important and iconic stories from the books and the films. We are thrilled to be working with EA once again, this time to bring a mobile game solely inspired by Middle-earth as described in the literary works of J.R.R. Tolkien to its fans, said Frederica Drotos, Chief Brand and Licensing Officer for Middle-earth Enterprises. This is not the first EA Lord of the Rings game, as it's far from it. EA produced a few games back in the early 2000s, and most recently, the Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor and War games. These games were created by Monolith Productions, but housed in EA. These games are some of the best Lord of the Rings games in a long time. You should check them out if you're at all interested in the franchise or gaming. This newly announced game has been revealed to be free to play, which means means you will probably be paying money for characters and costumes. But that isn't all bad. Let us know down in the comment section below how you feel about this new game and the future of the Lord of the Rings gaming sphere. And finally we have, is a Borderlands 2 remake around the corner? 2022 marks the 10th anniversary of Borderlands 2, and fans are begging Gearbox for a remaster or remake of some sorts. Whilst Borderlands 2 is considered the best game in the franchise and almost perfect, the fanbase wants some changes. Borderlands 3 and even Borderlands the pre-sequel introduced some really game-changing mechanics that fans want to be included in Borderlands 2. They also want some generic changes to enemies and drops. This has been added to the game in the form of mods from the fanbase, but nothing in an official capacity. Fans are wanting a remake for Borderlands 2, and it makes a lot of sense to release one this year, being the 10th anniversary of this amazing game. We have had no word from Gearbox, but with Borderlands movie coming soon, it's a huge year for the franchise. They would be dumb to not put out a remake or even a remaster of this phenomenal game. What do you think about all this? Let us know down in the comments below. Borderlands deserves something new this year at least. And that's the end of today's video. Gaming is getting more expensive, but also so much better. People are having a nicer time playing and enjoying these new experiences thanks to technology. Each of the gaming equipment pieces we spoke about today have some new form of technology in them, and it's really helping out the industry. Sadly, the downside to all this is just how expensive things are getting. Gaming is becoming more of a luxury, and it's kind of sad to see. What do you think? Let us know down in the comment section below. Hopefully you enjoyed this latest video. If you did, would you please let us know down in the comment section below? It would be very helpful. Make sure to like this video, comment down below, and of course subscribe to the channel with the notification bell rung. Thank you for watching today's video. Bye!